I managed to save fucking 10 liters of fuel. And I was free fucking off.
You know, Audi was pretty good for fuel economy. One thing. Like, I only had to put in 16 liters and I finished with 2, so.
If you did some fuel saving on Audi, you could have run whole race with one tank.
I think I was running lean, like lean fuel mixture, lift coasting, clutch kicking.
I'm still not sure if lean works or not.
Lean doesn't work.
It doesn't really work. No, it
pedal.
just limits how much pedal you can put in. But I have a heavy foot myself, so putting that there just to stop myself from going full throttle to save fuel.
Oh, Blue Jeep, thanks, man. I appreciate that, but
when I
it's not
use
necessary.
it, I use same amount or even more, but I'm like
Oh my
4
god.
tenths slower.
Who's got a 10-second penalty?
I
Speeding in
was
the pit. Wow.
saving 0.4 a lap.
Just using lean?
By using lean lift coasting.
Yeah, because that was, I mean, I tried putting lean on and it didn't change a bloody thing. So
Yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
the
that's
thing. I was like,
lift coasting
I'm
works.
not sure they ever patched it. They knew that it was an issue. I don't think they ever patched it, though.
yeah, I was just going like a gear high through all the corners and then just lifting a little bit for braking zones. I think the best I'd done, I managed to save like 0.2 of a litre one lap, but I was probably like 10 seconds lower. But I had no choice. It was either pit and lose 4 places or just hope that the 8-second gap behind me was big enough to save the fuel in.
Oh.
Just about was.
By the way, you know how you passed me at the start shooter, like before we did the rolling start? Like right pulling off the grid? I had to pass you again. My game, like my computer completely locked up for a good like 30 seconds when you were calling out the names. I went to tab out, open my task manager, and it, like everything was just horrible. I had a terrible frame rate in game too. Luckily it fixed itself, but I don't know what the hell caused that. This game is so bad for those kind of things.
I was just, for me it was just trying to get to the end. Like a good few times I considered was quitting because of how fucking hot it was. Like I was sweating
I
before
was
that.
sweating like fucking pig.
Yeah, and then
It's
you
like
put a
36
fucking
degrees
headset
right
on.
now. So.
Yeah,
Just-
I know you feel.
I mean, there was like sweat running down my face and getting stuck in my eyes and shit, and I was having to take the headset off and wipe
Oh
my
my
face
God.
at the stage.
Yeah, I've got a towel sitting in my lap.
That's yeah, that must be
Getting used
brutal
every
in
lap,
VR.
nearly.
I couldn't imagine.
No, like it's so hot right now in England, and just due to that as well, fucking hell.
I think it's
I think
hot
I'm
everywhere
awesome,
right
though.
now. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I
Cause
think on the straights I was lifting up the headset and wiping like the sweat out my fucking eyes.
I normally use a headset, but now I just use like earbuds because they're less sweaty, it's less hot.
Yeah, my neck. I have my headset around my neck, right? The back of my neck gets super sweaty in these races.
The pit stop was amazing though. You get to pull over, pull it up. I'd turn my fan on. I'd blown at my face the whole way along the straight. Felt like a normal temperature for like 2 laps.
You know, it was weird. Yesterday I did a pit, I think, for 18 liters, and I had a 6.9 stop. Today I did one for 16 liters, and I had like a 7.2 stop. I don't know what the hell's up with that.
I believe where you actually stop in your pit, like iRacing,
Okay,
it'll move your car forward and it'll be
Yeah,
classed
yeah,
as
okay,
part
okay.
of the pit.
that makes sense.
I really never, I never thought about the fact that getting aero damage would increase the fuel consumption, which obviously
Mhm.
makes sense that it would do. But like I was basically, I'd put in like I'd about 1 litre extra, and then it just wasn't going to be enough.
Dude, we were starting at the back. Jesus. I'm just curious. So, was turn one actually clean? Let's find out.
I think so.
Turn 1 was actually clean, from what I saw.
I mean, I was in a big opening, so I had no problem keeping it clean. But I didn't see what happened around me or behind me. I got a huge opening. What happened
I
here?
think at least in the AMG myself, I took so many precautions because I know how that car is on cold tires. Like if you
Yep.
try to full throttle out those fucking corners or brake too hard, you spin.
I think everybody was though. With how long we were sitting there, dude, we were sitting on icicles. It was icicles, ice cubes.
Whole first lap, everyone was like really restrained because I was behind. I was like in a queue of like 4 or 5 cars, and no one was taking dives at people. I think everyone was just thinking, yeah, let's get some heat in the tires first.
Yeah. Oh damn it! I forgot to. You know what? I should just look at the pictures. I didn't even look at the finishing order. I was so preoccupied with just like, oh my god, that's over. Sent him the screenshot, so obviously I have them.
Hey boys.
A little kiss. I forgot. Me and Marley had that little kiss here.
Jesus Christ, I've messed this one up bad.
How come? I haven't looked at it.
It's on the forums. If
There's
you want to read it.
There's some cropping until the middle of the stream, I think.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna pull in behind me. Just a little touch.
I
Yeah,
had the
on his screen it looked a
cropped
lot
for
more
like
aggressive.
40
Wow.
minutes. Fuck.
Where did you post that? Because
Yeah, on the forums with the race thread.
Okay, no, his steering was fine. He was trying to avoid it.
I'm so sorry
It's
about that,
turn
guys. Jesus. I managed to fix it though, but it was a bit late. Lap 21. There's a little bit of the race left, of course, but yeah.
Have a go on my dudes. I'm definitely.
I'm assuming Marley finished a lot higher than I did.
Yeah, me too.
thanks to stream anyway. Then. It's not.
Yeah,
Well, did someone tell you in the stream or something? Or...
yeah. I read the chat. Like the spot. Do you know the bot that in the chat? It just spammed the chat like hell. So I didn't see what people wrote further up. So when I scrolled up, I saw it, of course, but it was just way too late.
I'm trying to see. So I got dive bombed dangerously here at one point. There's only a few things I really need to look at in this race.
Hopefully you missed me gifting the win.
Yeah, I saw that. That's in the stream. That was actually a good part of the stream.
No.
Yeah. You should watch that rear. That rear end. Jesus Christ! I've said that word so many. That sentence.
Team's lights aren't on either. I guess that's just a spectating thing.
That
Replay
last
thing.
bit of the stream, that was good.
There's gonna be so
Of
much.
course,
nonsense
it's frustrating
just sitting
for you,
here
but it's good for
watching
the
lap after
viewers.
Ah, jeez. God, I wish you could just fucking skip on this thing. It's gonna take forever. I'm gonna mute it because it's gonna get really annoying. Can't click out of my window
I've
either.
moved the ranking a little bit.
Yeah, I was up at 5th temporarily. I mean, Speed, what happened with you, dude? I mean, I had one major spin
I
at the
just got a
start.
message from.
Oh, I already spun. I already missed it.
I'm at home on the farm, and the
Damn it.
milking robot just sent me a message that something's wrong, so I have to go out to the farmhouse.
I think it was right here that I spun.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Sorry,
Cheers.
but see you later, man.
Cheers, yeah.
Oh, man.
What
So
was
at this
he
point, my
saying?
tires were already somewhat warm. This is lap 5, so now I'm starting to get confident, starting to put down a bit.
He messed the start of the stream up.
Pretty good line, decent line, a bit loose in the rear, whatever. Then here, like I
Saying that-
toss it in,
well,
it feels good.
Most of our streams better than those.
And a little bit of understeer, like I do every time in that corner, just naturally
I think
understeers.
it's only like the first 18 laps or something from scrolling through it. So
Again,
what you managed
remember the
to
steering
do,
angle is
like,
exaggerated.
The rest of the race is good.
Right there, understeer. This is where I put my foot
So who
down. You
won
can
in
tell.
the end?
Right there,
I
put my
was
foot
just I wanted
down.
to get a head set off.
Starts
so
over rotating a bit. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why I
Rick.
spun.
I gifted.
Had I not touched the
Maidenly
grass,
the
I would have
win
been fine though.
with a lap and a half to go.
I definitely would have been fine had I not touched the grass.
I'm trying to think of the turn now. Straight after the twisty chicane down to the
Yeah, it was really
tight
shifty.
left-hander.
The rear
I
was
ran
shifty
deep
there,
in
man.
there onto the grass.
I just throttled more there than I usually do.
And then it was basically a battle for the last lap trying to get it back, but couldn't do it. Oh shit! Wow, still, I mean, second still something.
Understeer.
I noticed you
throttle.
were up it and you were in first at one point, but I wasn't sure.
Starts
how you were
transitioning in.
those
That's
things.
just a
I didn't
four-wheel drift at that
know what,
point.
but
And
it made
then
sense
bang,
because
it's
you were
gone.
fast last race. Yeah. So well done at the podium anyway.
Timo actually hit me here
congratulations,
too.
Rick. I guess that's how you say it.
Oof. Okay, we're fine. I was trying to. I knew the way that I was spinning. I'm like, okay, I gotta
The
hold my wheel
wheel took a
straight. Just
battering as I
completely
lost
straight.
control, but yeah, second's better than last.
And better than like 11th, like where I got. So I'd trade you.
Yeah, it's better than the 17th I got last week, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you can see I'm gone pretty early in there. Lucky we didn't like lose rear wings there. In real life, like we would have like hooked rear wings and just. It didn't give him suspension damage in the right rear either.
Steam saves.
Either of us. It was a really light touch though. Anyway, then I'm back in 16th. That knocked me from what I was running in 5th God damn, man. Running in 6th all the way to 16th, so I lost 10 positions in that spin. Because there was a just gigantic pack of cars in front of me here. And then this is when this happens right here. Who is this? The GW. He just gets a bit, you can see it right away. He gets a bit loose. I guess that car just didn't handle the tires as well as some other cars. Just that slow motion spin. This is what caused Doc to lose his race too. I saw it happening pretty early. I had a good view of it, luckily. Doc did not. Yeah, I just stayed way wide. I don't think he wasn't standing on the brakes, man. Why do people not stand on the brakes when they freaking spin? Oh, he just barely tapped Doc. I don't think it would have made a difference. I still don't know why people don't stand on the brakes. Hit the brakes right there. Hit the brakes. I don't know. The Doc might have been able to avoid it. Somebody else spun too. Wow. That was nasty. I think there was 2 incidents that happened in that corner too. Who is this? Oh, wow, that was Nui. Okay, so this is the guy that's leading the championship. So this is why Nui was running a lap down on me the entire time. Because of this crash, just like Doc. Both of them got screwed by this crash. So Doc said he couldn't see it because of the smoke. God, he barely touched him. Wow, he barely touched both of them. I mean, it's not simulating the smoke again for me for some reason. The smoke isn't deploying again. What kind of is? He barely touched him. That was a bunch of right suspension damage though, I think. I remember looking back and seeing him just scraping on the wall. Yeah, look at this. This car won't even drive straight. That was a mandatory pit for sure. Like, he was so damaged he had to pit at that point. That really sucks. Nui's doesn't look quite as bad despite him getting tossed like a freaking... tossed like a sports ball of some kind. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough, Leaky. Where'd you finish, man? I'm guessing you finished up on us. You must have, because I remember you seeing you run in 3rd, and then you pitted, and then I pitted a few laps later, and like you came out slightly behind me. So tires at the start were horrible. Mine wasn't actually too bad. My tires were pretty consistent across the whole way. The last 5 laps, it got really, really bad. For sure. P5, nicely done, man. I mean, you saw I had that spin. I had another spin later too, so. I was running like solo the entire race. It was really stupid.
11th is not to celebrate, but I'm just going to celebrate the fact the race is over instead, and I made it to the end. I'll see you guys later.
Ciao, man.
See ya, mate.
I might do some pub lobbies. We'll see. I have a lot to fast forward through here.
Points are updated, guys.
Jeez, that was quick.
Ooh, fast.
Oh god. So like all these guys that I was catching up to, I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna have a pack battle. Then I think Rick either spins or he pits. This is what happened with all these guys. I was catching them like, yay, finally a battle. They pitted. Yay, finally another battle. No, they pitted. And then I was just solo the rest of the time. Oh yeah, okay, I put that move on him. That was a good little duel we had going. I could tell he was loose. That was the best moment of the whole race for me, honestly. That was the most exciting time. Because I had this nice little battle with him through the whole 3rd sector. Like, he kind of left it open. Right here, I wasn't actually ahead of him here. Like, he could have pulled in front of me here and he wouldn't have hit. But he left me in the room anyway, and that just let me go through. We're just side by side through all of this. Tried to cut under him here. It's always really difficult to cut under people there. I don't know why. You feel like it should work and it just doesn't. The people on the inside get more grip. And I managed to get this, so. That's like guaranteed pass. Like he was being real polite. He didn't need to be as polite as he was. Domino. Interesting. Surprised he didn't pass us. I guess the low aero AMGs must have been a huge difference. That's somebody was saying in my in Discord earlier today. They were saying they were struggling to get straight line speed on the AMGs. It must be because of aero. Arrow must be pretty drastic. Oh, that was the guy that dive bombed me. That's right. This would have ended my race. That's what I was saying. This would have ended my race. Had this guy hit me? When did he brake? He was going a bit faster. Maybe he braked at the same point, just didn't slow down. Yeah, that's weird. Ooh, I think he realized he was going to go deep, and he's just like, okay, I better send it down the inside, because it's going to be a collision if he didn't. I'm glad I saw him. And then I mentioned a couple laps later when Daewoo got rear-ended, I was saying that had he... I don't know, maybe I'm just making claims that I don't know, but maybe had he watched his mirror, he wouldn't have been taken out like I was. Like I almost was. Like here, I literally, I was about to turn in, right here, I'm about to turn in, you can already see.
Right, guys,
I'm like,
I'm
nope.
gonna go. We'll see you all next week.
See you, man.
Bye.
See you, bud.
But yeah, you can see, it was, you can see I start turning in. Right there, I bail on it, because I realize he's going to hit me. Just got a little tap from Ricky because of that.
Yeah, same for me. Good race, though.
The Woo was right on me, too.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Went back to the back of the pack like a good guy. I wonder if it was Domino that rear-ended Daewoo as well. If it did, man. If he did, man. Jesus, that's not good. That's true. It's late for everybody in the UK. It's like, what, like 10 p.m. or something? Oh, shit, there's that stream that I wanted to... Okay, here, I'll put that on my phone. Sorry. It just happens to be that there's a stream going on right now that I kind of want to keep an eye on. Right when I'm doing this freaking league race. Anyway, it happened, of course, it had to start today, right before the league race. It's like a 10-hour thing. Anyway, what was I saying? That would suck if Daewoo got rear-ended by this guy as well. I wonder if he was just having brake issues or what. I think it happened a couple laps after. I remember hearing him say, really? Howie was running in front of me. I think me and Howie dueled a little bit. Ended up passing him at some point. I don't know. This guy's fine on the brakes now. I guess it was just that one time he made the mistake. Daewoo was on me. Sort of. Not really. Hey, where'd Howie go? Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember. Howie spun in turn 5? Turn 6? Something like that. I remember that. God, there's so much, like, there's so little that happened in the race for, like, the whole last half that I completely forgot what happened earlier. So I actually did do some dueling. Yeah, I remember this, because he went wide right here, and I'm like, oh, as soon as I saw him going wider than I was, because I was already going decently wide right here, I'm like, no, he's gone. He's not holding it. Because he was going on the curb. As soon as you brake on that curb, you can hold it, but it's really, really, really difficult. Yeah, he went super deep on the curb, too. It's unfortunate. I was worried here, I was like taking it easy because I thought he might spin into me. But he did not. Anyway. Keep going. God, we're only 20 minutes in. There's a lot of open track here after that. So wait, how did I get by all those guys? I'm really confused now. I only did the one overtake. Wasn't there a whole pack of cars in front of me? I almost want to rewind this and review what the hell happened. Because Ricky was at the back of that pack, right? Ricky was at the back of that pack, right? Am I crazy or no? Seems right. What's up, shooter? Yeah, I did. I hit the grass. Yeah, like you. Yeah, I know the Merc has weird brakes. Trust me, I'm fully aware. I don't think it really does that though. Not to the point where it goes super deep like that. Oh, at this point, Daewoo had already been taken out. Shit. Hold on. See that too. All right, shooter. You got punted in turn 12 around lap 20. Spun a whole 420, yeah. Pretty much. I had to do the flick 180 and stuff. I didn't have enough momentum to do a proper flick 180 though. So I'm pretty sure Daewoo must have gotten punted. Maybe he got punted after his pit stop, which would really suck. No. At this point he would have... No, he didn't get hit. Weird. Did he? Oh, he did. He did. He definitely did. Who was this? It was Domino. It was Domino again. Unbelievable, dude. Same guy. Same corner, same guy. Yeah, he's just going way. That's weird because he's breaking a 500. He's just doing it offline for some reason. Look at this. He's not getting down the gears quick enough or something. He just punted the shit out of him. I love how you can hear the audio before he hits. Hold on. Oh, seriously, I don't get to see the gears. Super weird. It wasn't a huge hit though, but it was a hit either way. Yeah, I know, there was absolutely nothing we could have done about that. I gotta say, that M6 does not look stable like the Audi does through these corners. The way that he was coming in, I think he came in a little bit slow, and Domino just came in way too fast. How lonely I was. This is like, it reminds me of Fuji last season, it really does. Because Fuji was the same way, everybody else was dueling. Like, everywhere else there's duels going on. Everywhere else, look at this. Well, okay, not everywhere, but you know what I'm saying. And Daewoo really, yeah. Daewoo has the worst luck. Gosku and Timo were racing. Leaky was right behind them, unfortunately. I would have been with them racing the entire time had I not spun. I would have been right with them the whole time. That sucks, man. It's funny how similar our pace is. And then Shooter was right behind them. Unbelievable. And look at me. I'm just alone. The only guys around me for the entire race were freaking lap traffic. And look how different the body movement is compared to the other cars. The other car, the suspension doesn't even really move. Go to my car, it's like I'm all over the place. Alright, well, what else was there that I wanted to see? Do you guys remember any other incidents? I really don't. There's some stuff at the end. I mean, I guess I can examine all my spins. Yeah, last lap, exactly. How long is that going to take to get to? Like 20 minutes? Legit, I'm going to have to fast forward for a long, long time here. It's going to take a really long time. Yeah, what's up, Voodoo? It went alright. It didn't go great, didn't go bad. I actually lost positions off where I started when I think about it, though, so not great. I actually had 3 spins. 2.5 spins, basically. The first one is what cost me, though. It wasn't even a track position issue. It just cost me a lot of time because that's a high-speed corner that I spun in. The other two I lost like, I mean, 5 seconds each, probably. Not even that much. The first one, I probably lost a good 10, 15, 20 seconds. It was a lot of time. I think it would have, in the long run, though, I don't know if it would have made that much difference. Oh, wait, Gosku is back here now. What? Oh, never mind. Wait, no, yeah, what? He was up there dueling with Timo. I guess he pitted. Oh, at this point, Timo had pitted too. Okay. Timo's running solo now. So, yeah, Voodoo, me, Leaky, and, me, Marley, and Timo we all started, like, pretty much end to end. After lap 1, we were all end to end, and then I spun on lap 5. And, yeah. Basically, they went on to duel for a little while. Marley stayed out, though, whereas Timo just pitted. I'm just examining it all now. There were a few accidents. None of us got involved in anything, though. But yeah, like I said, I spun 3 times, so it wasn't great. Shooter had a pretty good race too. I think I finished 10th. Timo finished 9th. I'm still not sure how Timo finished 9th. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, Leaky got P5. He actually raced really well. I blame the Lambo, or I don't blame the Lambo. I say it's because of the Lambo. Where'd you finish, Voodoo? I think the Lambos and the AMGs, I'm positive they were faster for sure. Seems like you Lambos were struggling with tires though, that's the one thing. But the straight line advantage was massive. Finished out of fuel? Oh, what, so you didn't finish? That sucks, man. Oh, okay. Wait. Wait, oh, so you, wait, so did you finish or no? You had to pit twice? Is that what you're saying? It's almost impossible to spin. I mean, your setup seemed pretty fast, Marley. So. See what happened to Timo. Did I miss my spin? Man, this is so, like, monotonous. I can't tell one lap from another. There's just nothing going on. You didn't finish lap 63, but should be 6th anyways? How few people finished? How the hell are you 6th if you didn't finish the last lap? Makes no sense. When you got punted when Dakuza went to pass you? Well, when was that? You know exactly what lap it was? I mean, dude, this is 2 laps ago? God damn it. Ugh. I really wish there was an easier way to go through this freaking replay. Oh, you were 1 lap down. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine then. I got you. We actually, our pack was really tight. I don't know where the leader was running, but I don't think a lot of people were a lap down. Well, actually, no, that's not true. A lot of people were, but I mean, I was in 10th, and I don't think I was that close to being a lap down, so. You got punted right here. It was Lusty that hit you. So wait, at this point, yeah, I remember this. Okay. You know what's funny? I remember seeing this shooter, because I was driving completely alone, so I was just watching, I was watching the times on the board like crazy, and I remember seeing, okay, Dakuza's in front of me, then it's Lusty, then it's you. I think you passed, actually you passed Lusty or something? I remember seeing all 3 of you guys up in front of me here. I do remember seeing all the BMWs in front of me here. I couldn't visually see them, but on the board. And then suddenly it like got all mixed up. Suddenly Dakuza was in front, Lusty was right in front of me, and you were back there with Lusty. What happened? That's weird. What the hell happened? It's like the same thing as the AMG, just the car just wouldn't slow down. What's up with the braking grip on this track, man? Jesus. He braked at the right time. It's not like he braked late. No, he didn't brake late at all. I almost hit escape right there like an idiot. That was really close. I don't get it. Brake here, right? Okay. Yeah, I know it's a brake. I know it's downhill. Yeah, well, sort of downhill. It's really minor downhill. Brake here. Yeah, he braked fine. It just didn't slow down. Look at this. He gets into the lower gears, it just won't slow down. Or you were just going really slow or something. A bit of both, I think. Just that's exactly how Daewoo got hit as well. I don't know. I think there's something weird with the braking grip on this track. For whatever reason. It was really inconsistent for me in like all the practices in this race. Like I was braking at different points in every corner all the time. I had to brake at 500 for turn 1, but then the other 2 heavy braking zones, I wasn't having to brake that early at all. I was actually braking later than usual. That shouldn't be a thing though, should it? The car just slowed down faster? Like what? Better on the brakes somehow? Not like stronger on the brakes, I mean like literally just pressing at the right amount more? I don't know. Odd. Oh my god. I want to ask Timo what happened. I'm not going to watch him for this entire replay. There's no way. I want to ask him what happened. Well, what happened to my frame rate? Why is my frame rate suddenly 20? Whoa. What is happening? Game, like, are you serious? I'm not exiting this replay. Man, what you want? Three FPS, 4 FPS. Wow. I had quite a few moments that I went wide on that grassy corner that I spun on the first lap, or sorry, on lap 5. Like I did it here again. Actually, that was the time that I got the cut. I got a cut penalty for this. Like the car just understeer, understeer, understeer. I'm like, okay, get on the curb. It just spits me out, and I get a cut penalty for that. I actually had to lift. I was catching Lusty. I was right on Lusty. I would have actually caught him and you. Like this was going to be my fastest lap, and I had to lift and coast here, and I lost like 2 seconds to it. I was so frustrated about that. And I'm pretty sure once I do catch up to you guys, if I do, what the fuck is going on? I'm literally running 1 FPS. I can't even pause. Bro. Bro. Game. It's not picking up my input. It's not picking up my input because it's doing 1 FPS. This is a first. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're good. I can't handle fast forward. It can't handle it. It legit can't handle it. What do I do now? I'm halfway through the race. I don't want to freaking quit now. Let me see if I can figure this out. Post crew chief. Discord, OBS. I don't know, man. I have process priority set to freaking real time or whatever on Project Cars. Like, no, never mind. It reset to normal. That makes no sense. Oh no, it's because I restarted my game. That's right. Never mind. Never mind. This should fix it. Nope. What is up with this game, man? Why does this game do these things? Why is this just, it's always something new, you know? Like, God, dude. I mean, playing it's fine, but I can't fast forward it now. What's up, Gift? You just missed the hour and a half bonanza. Well, it's an hour and a half sweat fest. What was this for now? I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do here? I guess I'll jump back to my Discord anyway, since everybody's gone for this one.
You gotta set it to yes.
Ah.
That's why I think he's having issues. What's going on, Shaq?
I'm breaking the Project Cars replay system. Oh, I pushed to talk on shit. I'm currently breaking the Project Cars replay system.
Yeah, I see that on your stream. So, Hoover, I see someone just asked how I did. I finished 16th.
Eesh.
I was struggling for grip.
You're in the Audi too, right? No, you're in the Caddy, that's right.
Yeah, on the Cadillac.
The grip was super weird.
Wait, you were struggling for the grip, man. I didn't have any grip the whole race, man. I was like literally almost spinning, just like all the time.
Yeah, it was really inconsistent.
I had no grip at all.
The grip was alright. It was about the same as yesterday, but it was really inconsistent. At the end, the last 5 laps, holy hell, dude! I was almost dying in every corner. It was nuts. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. Oh, the temps kept on dropping. So I think the last 8 laps or something like that is where the temps started dropping again.
Yeah. I think my fastest lap was lap 50. So I was just keep going, getting faster and faster.
I'm not sure what to do here, because.
But you should be glad you didn't take my setup, man.
I do. Trust me, this setup was not very good either. I still want to ask Timo what the hell happened to him, because he shouldn't be back that far. I don't get what happened. He must have had the same issues I was. He was just running solo for a long time, didn't have any comparison, didn't have the slipstream. I think slipstream was a big thing. If you had somebody running with you, you would actually be setting like faster laps. I really do think that.
Not for me.
Oh.
I had a lot more grip behind people this race actually, but I was going slower though, a lot slower.
I'm not sure what to do right now because I feel like I need to restart Project Cars to be able to fast forward. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to fast forward through all of this shit again. Oh my.
Then when you get a minute, freaking relook at my stream, like 29 minutes in, Christian, Tripp, and myself had a little coming together in one of the turns.
What was I just looking at? I'm restarting this. Fuck this shit, man. This is stupid. There's a bunch of stuff that happened at the end that I want to see. So I gotta fast forward through the entire thing.
Your computer trying to do an update at the same time?
I don't know. I don't think that's it. I'm looking at Task Manager right now, and it's just some weird. When I started the race, by the way, I don't know if everybody else had this. I had a lot of FPS issues.
No, I didn't have issues.
I didn't have that yesterday, and I didn't have it in any of the practices, so I don't know what the hell. The whole computer was freezing up.
The only time I had issues was when we had people leaving the lobby because the first part of the race was kind of a mess. So we had about 2 or 3 people leave the lobby or whatnot because of accidents.
Wow.
If you look in videos and clips, you can see what happened to me when I went into the pit. It's 100% my own fault, though.
It's kind of like it's weird because when it's like when I have incidents that are my own fault, you know, I'm not that mad. But when it's not my fault, I get mad, which is probably the opposite of most people. I'm like, man, like what was I like? It's incomprehensible. Like all the spins that I had in how was that race called? Rupuna. All of those, like those were really frustrating. I had a couple others this race too, which I guess were my fault, sort of, but they were the odd. Exact same way about them.
Oh yeah, my replay in Project Cars right now is extremely laggy as well.
It only happened to me halfway through. It was fine until I got to about the 40-minute mark, and suddenly it just started lagging like crazy. I'll see you later, Red. Where did I end up? I ended up 10th. I'm like half looking at chat because I'm trying to talk to these guys and freaking thing. I'm glad that's over. I really am. The track was alright, but these cars just did not perform there. It was frustrating to drive. I don't think anybody really enjoyed that track very much. It reminded me of Silverstone last season.
Really.
It really reminded me of Silverstone last season. It's just the grip just isn't there. It's like non-existent.
Yeah. Looking at the schedule, we got another night race next week.
Really?
Yeah. Bugatti's night race.
I love night racing.
That track at least sort of has grip. Tracks like, again, this is Coda, Silverstone, and apparently this one all have so little grip. That's why I hate them. No other reason. Just the lack of grip. I just don't like it.
I know my
Was that me or was that him? I think that was
Who,
me.
what, where, when?
Oh. Anybody else hearing that?
Hearing what?
Don't hear it.
Okay. I didn't hear any of what you said because you went completely robot.
No, I was saying is I don't have issues at Coda. Coda's normally pretty decent for me. Same with Silverstone.
Kind of like the layout of Coda, but both of them I just find have terrible grip. I can never find the lines. I can never find the time. I can never find the lines. Like, it's just, I can get the lines going, but it's just one lap will feel fast and another lap won't feel fast, and I can never figure out why. Wow, are you serious? My pedals are hooked up to the fast forward? Look at this. I did not know that. My brake pedal is my slow motion. I don't know, Leaky, was clean air really a good thing? I didn't find turbulence to be an issue here. At all. At the end I did. But all the other times when I was driving behind somebody in the corners, I actually felt really comfortable for some reason. The car felt completely fine. And then I'd have a boost in the straights and I'd save a bunch of fuel, so. Oh, we're only in lap 5, oh my. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do any pub lobbies, we'll see. Be a little bit.
I don't think I'm going to do any more racing today.
Like I said, I'm glad that's over. I'm probably not going to do any racing tomorrow, that's why I'm saying I might do some today.
If you follow the path of the last week, you will reappear like 1 day and a half before the next race.
Hey, GDQ was on, alright? Give me a break. GDQ is not on now. It's only 2 weeks a year. There's the 2 separate GDQ events. That's it. Speaking of speedrunning, and I keep forgetting to keep this. There yet? Okay, we're already halfway. This is fine. It's actually going pretty. Sorry guys, like there's nothing, I have no control over the situation. They just added a skip feature that's not even difficult to add. I'm sure, I am absolutely positive people have requested that on the forums. I don't even have to check. I know that people would have requested it. Because people actually like doing endurance races, considering there's changing conditions in this game, right? So, if you like doing an endurance race, you save a replay, suddenly you can't. It's like unusable.
So Shaggy, you know that I told you about changing tires before the race.
God, what did you do?
I've made that test, and somehow my recorded pit strategy kept that. I don't think I saved on that, but it actually changed the tires, and I'm gonna say it was amazing.
What were you on? Fresh hard tires?
Fresh hard tires, and I was lapping 2 seconds faster than the people in front of me.
Maybe because they were preheated or something.
Yeah, they were.
Fresh rubber preheated too. I guess those first few laps on any rubber is good.
So
when did
yesterday
you pit?
evening, I pitted at lap 49.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I didn't know that it would change my tires.
But did you make up 15 seconds? That's the question.
I was so I came out 15 seconds after the next guy, and I was gaining 2 seconds per lap. I was for sure, if I didn't have the issues with the fuel, I could push and push, and I would for sure caught it and passed him very easily because I was much faster.
I mean, I know you Lambos were struggling with the tires a lot, though. I don't think the Audis quite had the same issue.
I know. I never had a single issue with the tires.
Like, oh.
Not in this race. Never had a span, never a spin. Car was perfect, and unlike yesterday evening, I started spinning when the tires worn out, and at the end of the race, and also I was very tired, and the cars didn't have the grip that used to have. Instead, in this race, I was maybe less tired than when I had all that grip. I started pushing, and I was about high 25, low 26 for most of the time until I realized that I didn't have any fuel left. But so I slowed down then, but for sure I would gain at least one position. I was the fastest on the track in that moment, at least according to crew chief.
I'm actually looking at, you just reminded me, I'm looking at the times right now on the board, and it looked like everybody was doing very similar lap times.
Yeah, also to back marker, our back marker was very difficult to pass because everybody had the same times.
Well, the thing that I realized, so there was a bunch of people that I thought I'd be racing against that ended up exactly a lap down on me. The thing is, the pit stop is about a minute long, right? Because the pit lane is so long, it's about a minute. And the lap times are only 1:20. So, like, say there's a 20-second gap. If they pit, they're suddenly going to be exactly a lap down on you. So the lap traffic isn't really lap traffic on this track. It sort of is, but not really, you know? It's weird.
Yeah.
They end up being the same speed as you,
that's why I pitted so late, because everybody who pitted early was caught in the by the leading cars, and they had to slow down.
I was almost thinking, like, I was thinking halfway through this race, I'm like, man, you know, I almost feel like blue flag shouldn't apply here. I don't feel like there's a reason for them to apply here. Like, it doesn't. I don't know. I was racing with Doc. I was completely alone for almost the entire race. 90% of the time, I was racing against backmarkers. I was racing with Doc for most of it.
Yeah, I couldn't catch them up. At least people who was in back marker, they was as fast as me, except maybe the really slow guy we have in the tire 5. So 5 of 6 of them, they are quite slow. So they didn't have the pace for to catch up with other people. But at least 80% of the people of our tire, they were just about the same lap times. I was stuck behind a train of people for, I don't know, 20 laps.
Look at him go, man. Sorry, so Doc was running like 0-2 wing or something like that on his AMG. He looked like he was a different car class. He looked like he had 100 horsepower on me. It was crazy. Look how close I am to him here, okay? Look at this. I'm right with him here. He's maybe a couple tenths ahead of me, not even. Like, just watch how much he pulls away. It makes no sense. It's actually insane. Right here, I could already tell he's gone, but he's like extra gone by the end of the straight. It's just nuts. And again, I was racing with him for most of the race too, and he was much slower in the corners, so this just kept happening.
Top speed.
Yeah, no, he has like probably like 30 kilometers an hour on me or something. It's crazy. It's a lot.
I guess yours went as fun as mine then.
Yeah, I think your setup sucked. No, I think the Audis just struggled here.
My setup was fine. It was a fucking cumbags in the race.
I need to leave this here because I want to see Tier 1 and I don't want spoilers.
Alright.
So I'm gonna mute you all.
I'll put it this way, Buddha. I'm nowhere to be seen.
No, it went bad for you.
Where did you say you ended up 10th?
Like 8, I think.
Okay, almost exactly the same as me then. You have any spins?
Personally, I only had like 2 mistakes. You know,
okay.
Going into a corner, I'll break myself and have a little slide, but I didn't have any proper spins.
I had one major one and 2 small ones. Crazy. I never have issues with spins. This car is crazy. Cars are back.
So gonna watch the Tier 1. Talk to you later, guys.
Alright, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
The funny thing is, when you think about it, the 3 tracks that we did, like, you think Sonoma would have been the hardest track. I didn't spin it all at Sonoma. Then I ended up spinning at this and Ruapuna. Ruapuna was completely a fluke. All the spins were like, it wasn't even like really driver error. Some weird shit happened. This was definitely driver error. Look how alone I was for so many laps. There must have been like 30, 40 laps here in the center where I just was doing nothing. Just turning hot laps, like. And suddenly the conditions started changing. I had to start braking at different points and stuff. I think around lap 40. I started really struggling because of that. Because I was just so used to just monotonously turning laps, doing nothing. Suddenly I had to adjust. There's my half spin. This is where I started experimenting, actually. I started trying to brake deeper because I realized there's more grip. I braked. It's not that deep, it's just that bump on the side of the car. I got in a bit loose. Got in a bit loose. Bump, and then it just drift city. Couldn't recover it. That didn't lose me a huge amount of time. That was only like 4 or 5 seconds. Maybe not even that much.
I'm gonna go get some food. I'll catch you all later.
Alright, man. Kept going deep in that that one that Shooter got hit in, coming off the oval. That one as well. That's sort of the thing. Dog, is with the McLaren. It's an inconsistent car. What kills people. I don't think anybody really dislikes driving it. It's just I don't know. Kills you in the corners and it's low on power, so really good in the corners. It's just I find that the rear end can't keep up with the front end. That's the problem. You tune it right, I guess, but hard to do. This is taking so long. We're an hour in now. A normal race would have been done by now. Oh. PUBG.
Sure. I don't think my rage is low enough for PUBG at the minute.
Huh?
I don't think my rage is low enough.
Oh.
Well, put it this way, I got taken out twice by a backmark.
Wow.
That was racing me.
I mean,
even though I caught him on track.
you missed. We were just talking about back markers in this. They weren't. I mean, they are back markers, but they're technically not, because when you pit stop, you're like.
No, he was. He was a full lap down.
Well, no, this is what I'm saying, dude. When you pit stop.
No, he was a full lap down. I was going to put him a second lap down.
Oh.
So I'm trying to say he was well out of the.
I don't know. But yeah, all I was saying is that a pit stop is essentially an entire lap. So.
Yeah, but it wasn't at the start of the race. It was towards the end of the race that he took me out.
That's pretty shit.
Twice. I admit the second one was into the first corner, and my car just didn't. It just started veering left on the brake for some reason. But still, it was racing me for. It was like he was racing for me for position.
Yeah, what about Casino Row?
Fucking game. Like I brake at the right point. Walk over right there. You can see the layers are already back out of it. Try and get stability. Tap the grass. It's gone. That was actually close to not being a spin. Again, that didn't lose me much time either, though, because that was in a low-speed corner. It was only the first spin that really cost me a lot of time. I would have likely been, where did I finish? 10th? 9th? I would have likely been, much higher than that. So, okay, so this is a funny, I don't know if you guys heard me talking about this earlier. So, Matster joined the Discord earlier today, which I was really surprised about, because, Matster's kind of, a bunch of us have had issues with him. I was like, whatever, I don't really have a problem with, oh no, it's lagging again. Why is it lagging again? Hold on. I don't really have a problem with him joining the Discord, whatever he wants to do, but me and Timo ended up racing him on the last lap. When I pitted, I came out right behind Timo, and we just happened to be catching Matster. And on the very last lap, he made a mistake. Timo got by him. In the third sector of the last lap, he kind of left the door open. I went to send it on him, and he kind of went to turn in. And I think I had a pretty nasty lag touch on him. I definitely didn't touch him on my screen. I'm 100% sure, but he actually spun because of that lag touch. Of all the people, I just found it really funny because he joined the Discord earlier. And yeah, I would not be surprised if there's a stewards inquiry about that. Oh no, I think I think it was completely fair too. Oh, he was completely fair with you. Sorry, okay. Yeah, I know. He's a great driver, dude. I don't deny he's a good driver for sure. Like he's not bad or anything. It's just he gets kind of crazy on the forums, as you can see from any of his posts. I haven't seen any of his posts this season though, so maybe it was just like last season he was like that. Remember, he was getting on the case of the stewards, saying that they were biased and blah blah blah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, I just found it funny. I thought it was pretty coincidental. Up with his frame rate. The other inside. So I just wanted to see the 3 spins and then the end. Ah. Ooh, what? Where? What? Oh, Flying Flapper. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate that. What are you up to? Did you have one of your league races today or something? I'm just going over my league race right now at the moment. Hour and a half of a lot of open track driving. Jeez. Sorry, I know the frame rate's really bad. It's only when I'm fast forwarding. I don't know what's causing it, but I'm not restarting it again. I think I pit around. I pit any lap now. I think it's this lap, next lap, because I'm about to run out of fuel.
Yeah, I caught the guy in the 8th place, the P8, on the last lap as well.
Oh, my frame rate just fixed itself. Weird. Oh, you got ads? I didn't realize Twitch puts ads on my... Is that just a thing that they do on everybody's stream? They just put ads on everybody?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I run ad blockers. Probably shouldn't. Whatever. How you doing, man? What were you up to today? Oh yeah, that's right. I have Prime. My bad. I have Prime, and I'm subbed to a lot of the guys that I watch, and I have ad blockers. Sorry, Christian. What were you saying? You're getting too sidetracked. Something about 8th.
I was just saying, I was catching a lot. I overtook the guy in 8th position, position 8, on the last lap as well.
Huh. It's kind of funny. It's the pit strategies came to be right in the final laps like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was actually running in 2nd here, because everybody else pitted a bit early. I ended up running in 2nd. Dakuza was the only one in front of me. Obviously, it was temporary though. Oh, anyway, yeah. So I just did like the longest race I've ever done. It was an hour and a half, hour 40 in total because of the long ass formation lap, AOR stuff. I got a perfect pit entry too. I lifted a little bit in the corner early, but the braking was perfect. I missed my box a little bit. So it cost me a little bit of time. And I come out right behind Timo. Matster. Wait, Matster got by Timo? I'm confused. Oh, must have made a mistake then. So let me see this. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember because I remember Timo putting a move on Matster too afterwards. Yeah, sorry, I'm going over the replay of my AOR race right now. It ended like an hour ago or something, but probably longer than an hour ago. Actually, no, it was just about an hour ago it ended. I've been going over this replay and it's taken forever to go through because I had an issue fast forwarding through it halfway through the first replay watch, and now I'm almost at the end of the second replay watch. The grass thingy.
So, what are you doing, Speed?
I got distracted again.
I'm just fast forward to where this back marker so I can take it.
Yeah. Is it at the end of your race? Yeah, good luck. It's gonna take you take you a good 20-30 minutes to get there.
Sorry, but I gave you the first corner. And I said, how was it giving me the first corner when you braked at your normal point and forcing me to pull an out braking maneuver on someone that's braking at the same point into the first corner?
Oh yeah, you know what, Timo? I had that same thing happen a few times. I never spun from it, but I hit the grass there a few times. Yo, were you struggling? Were you struggling in the last 5 laps like we were? Like I was, I mean, rather. Because I was really struggling the last 5 laps, like big time.
I was struggling for the last 10 laps because I got 10 aero.
Oh yeah, that was. I mean, it was the tires for me. For some reason, the tires were just going out completely.
Okay, the driver standing is already updated.
Yeah, our guy did it too. Seemed like I had a bit better pace than you, Timo. Like, did you have any other incidents? Because, I mean, I was really surprised when I came out of the pit behind you because I had the 3 spins. Had I not had the 3 spins, I mean, that would, let's say 15 seconds up the road, I would have been right around 6th or 7th. Yeah, I would have been with Marley and Lusty. You had 3. Okay, wow, interesting. What do you remember? What corners they were? Like, okay, so I had one spin, half spin on this corner right here. I hit this bump, half spun, ended up just sitting on the apex waiting to. It didn't really lose me that much time.
But I don't.
And then I had what? I had the spin that you saw, obviously, the big one. That was the biggest one that lost me the most time, right here on this grass. And then I had one really small one here as well, right here in this grass. 2 sitting behind somebody. Oh, you did it. You did one here with 2 flying. That's pretty cool. This track is weird, man. I like the layout actually. I thought I wouldn't like it coming into it, but I actually liked the layout. But it was just again, it's just one of these tracks that has really low grip for some reason. Really hard to find grip. Maybe it was the conditions, nighttime plus some heat. Anyway, the overtake's coming up here. Doc was nice enough to let us through because he realized he had nothing to race for. Like, he was a lap down already. Realized me and Timo were racing and we were about to catch Matster, so he's like, you know what, I'm just going to get out of the way. Doc was fast. He just got screwed at the start by that damage. Yeah, there's something else I noticed. It's not just the temp. Like, the temp actually was really high, Flapper, because we were still overheating. Our left rear hard tire was still overheating here and there. Like, it was coming close. But, I find when there's sun on the track, like, if it's cloudy, it tends to have less grip. But if there's sun on the track, it always tends to have more grip. For whatever reason. Just the way the game calculates that stuff. So, like, Matster's how many seconds up the road here? I mean, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Really? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm just waiting to, there was an incident on the very last lap that I'm trying to get to here, guys. It's the only reason I'm watching this replay. I'm probably gonna do a couple of pub lobbies after this. Had to be night for this track. Yeah, had it not been night at this track, this would have been brutal. This would have been stupidly hot. We would have been cooking the tires big time. They could have done like cloud too, or like rain, or I don't know if they decide the weather themselves though. I think it's just a draw to the hat, roll of the dice, whatever. I wanted to see how you passed Matster too, because this is something that confused me as well. What lap is this? Okay, this is second last lap. I think you pass him here, don't you? You pass him like in the first sector, I think. We both ended up passing him on the same lap. I do remember that, yeah. So I think... I know I have my game sound muted, by the way, because it's just annoying to listen to it fast forwarding long periods of time. Oh wait, you already passed him. What the hell? This is what when it happened, I didn't understand what happened. It was into turn 1? Weird. How did... what? He just like let you by. Oh, I see. He locked rears and almost spun. So he must have been struggling for grip as well, just like I was. I mean, I'm assuming you were too, Timo, but that's just because I was on you. I wasn't sure. Because I was not going very quick, and I was right on you, so... Oh, that's right, he cut the hell out of the chicane, too, so even if... That's another thing, even if I hadn't had this collision with him, and he's going to submit a steward's inquiry, I could just... Like, that cut, I mean... That was a massive cut. That would give you a ton of time, too. Okay, so right into here, like I got a really good run through the second sector. Into here I just line it up, he kind of left the inside open. So you're not going to see me hit him here. I have no doubt I did not hit him, but it looked like... See right there, it looks like a lag touch. Yeah, I think there was a lag touch there. Can't see it from his end either. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure there was. That sucks. His rear just suddenly broke out. It wasn't like a slow thing. Right there. Bang. Yeah, that was a lag touch. That sucks. I mean, from his replay, he's going to submit an inquiry, I'm sure. From his replay, he's going to say that there was a... I hit him, but I mean... So that really sucks, too, because I wanted to actually see that go to the line. That would have been really close to the line. I seem to have more pace than him, but had he just held it, it would have been right end to end.
Yeah, it looks like he just spins out.
I don't know, man. You see how it happened, though.
It's quite easy for that car.
Oh, I know that, but look how his car's weight transitions. That's all I'm saying. Like, look, it's completely stable, and then bang. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's the bump or if it's me. Because I know it's really easy through that corner. Oh, it happens before the bump. Like, there's a little crest here that you're coming over. You go down into here, then there's a compression, and the bump kind of unsettles the car a bit. It happens right as he's coming over. It's so hard to tell, because I know... I don't know, man. I know when you're watching another guy, like even when you're driving behind another car, if he spins out, you don't see him spin out right away. Like, you don't see him lose traction right away necessarily. Sometimes it's just like he's stable, and then he teleports like 45 degrees, you know? That might have been what happened there on my replay. I think, watch this, I'm pretty sure he just cranks the shit out of me at the end, too. Somebody did, either him or Doc. You know, he definitely did. No? Yeah, he definitely did. I wouldn't blame him for being pissed about that. That was a weird incident. I'd be pissed if I were him too. I don't even know if he was pissed. I'm just saying he probably was. Oh, thank God that's over with. Oh my God. Both the race and that replay.